If you are a high-performing, sensitive empath and you have a big vision on your heart and you want to actually see it through, I'm going to talk about the one skill and characteristic of women, humans in general, who are actually going to make it and the ones who will not. And yeah, I'm being a little bit harsh today because this is 100% the characteristic that I have seen that moves the needle and really does separate the wheat from the chaff when it comes to true success and true achievement in this world that is becoming increasingly more intense. This characteristic comes courtesy of an experience I very recently had, i.e. last night. This was a little food poisoning experience that was not barley belly. It was just something that was passing through, and I will no longer eat cinnamon rolls 3 days after they were baked and kept in the fridge because it hit me in the early hours of the evening last night. And I experienced a whole lot of pain. I experienced like fever and chills and just the things that happen when this kind of bug moves through your system and your body is just rejecting something. And whilst I was sweating away and feeling the aches and the pains last night, I was really, really thinking about this one characteristic that I have had to work hard to get into my system and how emblematic it is of my enduring commitment to success and commitment to achieving things in the world. And that is intensity endurance. Your ability to endure intensity like I am right now as I sweat buckets in Ubud, in Bali, for the sake of getting this video recorded for you. I'm really feeling the edge of my comfort here, and I'm just pushing through in this. And last night when I was in bed and I was sort of waking up in a bit of a fever dream, and then I had to like dress myself from head to toe in long sleeves and tracksuit pants and socks and like shivered my way through the evening whilst this bug moved its way through me. I really firmly believe that that has helped me to today feeling pretty much back to 100%. There's still a little bit of sensitivity, a little bit of tenderness, which is very normal. But because I didn't numb it, because I didn't take anything for it specifically other than charcoal tablets, which helps to bring it through the system. I wasn't taking Imodium to stop stop things from flowing. I wasn't taking things to ease the intensity because I know that my body knows what to do in this circumstance and that it will put me into a space of healing if I allow it to. Now, how does this have anything to do with business, legacy work, really serving in the world? Well, this is exactly what you will endure when you have an important legacy or project or thing to deliver in the world that means so much to you. You are going to hit these points where things feel absolutely hopeless, where things feel like they couldn't be getting any worse, where these roadblocks just keep on putting themselves in front of you, and you are questioning, what am I even doing and why am I bothering with this? But knowing the depth of your message, knowing the depth of what it is that you're here to do and sticking with it is always, and I honestly fully believe this 100%, it will get you to the point that you are desiring, but it will take possibly quite a lot of endurance. It will take a lot of being able to sit with intensity. And I recall also just a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and this is, it's April 2026. I was in a room with Ken Honda, who's one of my, someone I admire hugely. He is the Zen millionaire. He's an excellent money coach. And I was in the sweat. I was in a room with him, and one of his biggest points that I wrote down, and I underlined and I underlined and I underlined, was that the people who make it just keep at it, and they just keep at it, and they just keep at it, and they are actually unavailable for it not to work. And so it ends up working, because if you've watched some of my other videos, we choose and program our reality according to what it is that we're available for and what we expect. And so when you come up against these challenges, when you come up against these intense points of like, how am I going to possibly do this? And all the doubts start to set in, and all of the fears start to swirl around you, you need to be in a space where you can endure that intensity and know that the other side of it is often only a few minutes, hours, or potentially some days away. Truly, I'm adding this in post-edit. And it is to clarify that I think we all, in this day and age, reach for ease and swiftness and get it all done and get ourselves out of pain or out of intensity rapidly, whether or not that's, doing some kind of numbing, some kind of distracting. And this invitation to shift into a place where you don't need to go to take the painkiller straight away, to take the easy way out, to give up as soon as you hit your first roadblock. It's about enduring. And yeah, I just want to make that really clear, because it just feels as though in this day and age of convenience, of everything you can get at a push of a button, I think intensity endurance is going to lift you above everyone else in the space. So I hope this helps you. If you are a woman who wants to have community around you, I have a really powerful community on School, and it's called Light Leaders. And it's for women who are really over shrinking their sensitivity and instead are ready to use their sensitivity and their light as their power to lead in the world. I am Carly Steffen. I am a mentor and coach and energetic practitioner for women, and I've been doing this work for over a decade now. It would be my privilege to welcome you in to Light Leaders, and I look forward to seeing you in there and on the next video. Mwah! Bye.